Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm in Duluth, Minnesota, which has the honor of being the largest city on the largest lake in the whole Western Hemisphere. And what I'm going to do in this video is show you some interesting sights around the city of Duluth, starting off with Inger Park. And there's three main features of Inger Park. One is the golf course they have here. The second is the tower. They're just calling it the tower. And the third is a Japanese peace bell garden, which is something I've not seen before. So come along with me and I'll show you the tower and the Japanese garden and an overlook of the whole city. And then I'm going to go around and show you some other things around town. This is the walkway going up to the tower. Very lovely setting here. And this is the Duluth Japanese Peace Bell Garden. This is all really hard to read. Let's take a look at their Japanese garden here. I've been to a lot of Japanese gardens around the country. I've never seen a display like this. They have it finely curated, I guess is the word. No water in there though. No water under the bridge. And this is from rain we had yesterday. I've also not seen a bell like this in a Japanese garden. Shall I do it? You just push on this. I wonder if I just brought some peace to the world by doing that. You're welcome, folks. Well, it is a small garden. It's not like others. I guess the main focus is the bell. So here is the tower. And I think these two obelisks must be light fixtures. They have them all around it. And it is open today. See somebody way up there? Here are the steps going up to it. And this is what it says about it. If you can read that. I'm not going to go up it. There's another view I'm going to show you, which is beyond those trees there.
Mother. I mean, the way you were.
Good place for a selfie. They have a paved sidewalk that goes from the parking lot up to here, but if you really want to, there is a shortcut here to the parking lot. And here is a view of the tower from the parking lot. See some people up there. Then about a half mile down from the tower on the main road through here is a really nice view of the city of Duluth. And here is the shipyards, I guess it is. And this is an inland to Lake Superior. You can see Lake Superior extending way out there. So here's where it comes in a bay into Duluth. I wonder what these dome buildings are. See what else I can see right along the shoreline. And way off to the right here, the bay goes way inland. The next thing I'm going to show you is the Lake Superior Maritime Visitor Center, which is at the Duluth Superior Harbor. They have this really nice 3D map of the lakes showing the depths and where they are. It's like, that one's pretty shallow, and this is Huron. It's like looking at the lakes if they were all emptied out. In the middle of Michigan there is a really deep point, and then Lake Superior, that's the deepest point, and this is Isle Royal National Park. This is Duluth, right at the corner here. A lot of little islands right there. That is a really, really good 3D map. This is Niagara Falls, right there, where the ships cannot get through. So this is the canal that Canada built to allow ships to get through from Lake Ontario to Lake Erie. And then this is the Erie Canal that goes out west to the Atlantic Ocean. Well, at least eventually it does. It's down here. You know, I think Lake Huron, which includes not only all of this, but this extension over here, you put it all together, and it looks to me like it's about the same size as Lake Superior, but they say it's not. One thing they have here is this steam engine, which is a huge one. This has the details about it. And this is the kind of diesel engine that ships use. This one's from 1938. And this shiny, tall thing is a steam whistle. As it says here, they've got some ship models here behind glass. And this ship did truly become a legend. Here's the timeline if you want to read that when you come here. It's very interesting. And here's what they used to use as a compass. And you can see it in there. When I found out how many ships have sunk just on Lake Superior, it was just kind of shocking and amazing. Usually it's because of big storms, but look what it says here. There's a tour boat taking off. You can see all this out their windows here. There's a tugboat and a lighthouse way out here. Also, how many lighthouses there are around the lakes. It's just amazing. And look at this, that lighthouse, and then there's another lighthouse right here. Wonder why they need two of them right across from each other as the ships go out this point. Well, this is a really nice museum. Actually, they just call it a visitor center. But I say it's a really nice museum. I want to show you another place that's called Chester Park. The bowl is just one part of it, and this Chester Creek runs all through the park with hiking trails all along the creek, but they're hiking only, no bicycles. And one problem is to get down to the creek, there's stairs like this, and in most places the trail is very narrow, like this, where it goes under the bridge, and over there you can see the trail is very narrow, so it's just not a good trail for both hikers and bikers. There are several places where there are small waterfalls like that. I haven't hiked the whole thing. You'd have to find all the little waterfalls. They have a playground here. And this is the only city park I remember seeing anywhere that actually has a ski lift and an alpine ski hill. It has a ski shop and this building, and it has a chalet. It's a place to warm up, and they have a snack bar in there, somebody told me. This is nice. Just one ski hill right here. I don't know how far it goes. And the creek runs right through it. If you're here in the winter, stop by and take a look at it. Maybe you can do a little skiing. Even if you haven't skied before, this would be a good place to practice. Or take a ski lesson maybe. Here's a footbridge across the creek. There's not much water here now. And here the trail along the creek splits into 3 ways. And I think here is, if you're here in ski season, this is one place where you would ski down the hill from. That goes here into the bottom of the ski lift by the ski chalet. I've seen a lot of pictures of waterfalls along this creek. It's hard to imagine there's any of any good size, but the pictures kind of show there are. Might be hard to find them. Next is Leif Erikson Park, and I bet he has no idea that he has a park here. Let's see what's on the other side of the bridge. This footbridge is just crossing a railroad track. They've got a paved hiking biking trail along the railroad track, and then down here right along the lake shore. Good place to come to make your phone calls. And it looks like this section is paved, but it goes along the lake. Is for foot traffic only. So I guess you're supposed to ride your bicycles in the grass. Not on the footpath. Is that the deal? I bet this stage here has been the place for many a fun day in the park, with this whole lawn full of people sitting around listening to music or whatever's going on right there. I'm not sure what the purpose of this structure is. Just for looks, I guess. Here's some stairs that go down to the water. Well, what we have here is a rock beach. There's somebody in the water. I guess it's the next best thing if you don't have any sand. Or Or how about pedal boarding? Oh, there goes the train. That looks like a passenger train. Wonder if it's a tourist train. I'll have to check into it. Scenic Railroad, there you go. It said Scenic Railroad on that car. Here's a statue of Leif Erikson. By the way, I heard that it's a big myth that Vikings wore helmets with horns on them. But it looks good. And he is claimed to be the discoverer of America 500 years before Columbus. And they have a really nice flower garden here. I think that's pretty much it for Leif Erikson Park. Well, folks, those are some of the interesting things I found to see around the town of Duluth, Minnesota. Well, let me know what you think of the video. Good day, folks.